everyone, this is Becky with Feathered Nest, and I'm going to answer the question on do I decorate for summer or change out my spring decorations, or do I wait until the holidays? The answer is yes, I do decorate for summer. I don't have a whole lot. In fact, I'm missing some pieces right now because, as many of you know, this is my entryway where typically my angels are on this table. And they are no longer here with us, I'm sad to say. They are now in heaven. They flew off to heaven. I have a very enthusiastic cheerleading daughter that was kind of getting a little enthusiastic, and off flew my angels, and on to heaven they flew. So I no longer have my angels, and I will be looking for something else to put on my table. So my candy dish, you see, survived. So it is still there. And I'm going to, maybe show that maybe next year or when I get it. So anyway, we're going to move on. Also, my powder bathroom, you'll remember that I have a little 3-tiered shelf, and all I did on there was stick a few seashells, not even really worth looking at right now. But we're going to move on to the dining room, where I always decorate my table. And this is how it looks. Many of you know that I keep my same floral arrangement. I just change things up a little bit with the season or holiday. So I did bring out my my shell and summer plates, which I keep up at the very top, tip top of my kitchen cabinets. If you remember seeing them there, that's where I store them, and then I bring them out during the holiday or season for summer. So I have a couple different colors. I actually have a blue one that I did not set out this year. I went with the teal and the white today or this season. So what I did was set the teal one on the silver plate and the white one on a copper plate because it kind of disappeared on the silver charger. So I went ahead and did that, stuck a little starfish on it. And what else? I have most of the time these little jars are here. Sometimes I've taken them away, but I went ahead and left them. I put on these little fish that I have. They've got little mirrored type surface to them, and I stuck them in here. To me, they just kind of look like they were underwater, kind of in a little aquarium type scene. I don't know, it just kind of went, so I stayed with it. So that's what those are. They're actually Christmas ornaments, but they were fish, and I bought them for the intention of using during the summer. So in the center, underneath the floral arrangement, I have sand. I do not recommend sand if you have young children around. I used to do weddings and children's, little girls' princess parties. Whenever I did a mermaid party, I would always take the granulated brown sugar, not the brown sugar that packs tightly. It's a granule type sugar. It's a natural sugar, and it has a sandy color. It actually looks like sand. So that's what I always used when I did those parties. So you might want to use that if you do have young children. I do not have young children around anymore, so I just stuck the sand in here. And then I also stuck, little seashells and some little pearls and some little bling, things like that, crystals and stuff in the sand. So that's what that is, and a starfish, and these are always here. And then I went ahead and added the little seashell tea lights. So that is what is on my table here. So that is the only thing that changed as far as decor on the summer stuff. I don't know yet what I'm going to put on my coffee table. I might go ahead and mention this. We have our ladies' summer brunch coming up, and this is normally on my coffee table for dessert. I like to change things up now and then for events, and I moved it in here for this event. May or may not stay. I kind of like the way it looks, so I may leave it. So that is there for now, and so if I leave that, I don't know what I'm going to do with my table. So right now I'm still working with it, but there is a large seashell on it, and then I have a large iron starfish over here on the fireplace. I need something right here. I obviously have to make a shopping trip, to find something for my entry table and maybe my fireplace. So the other area that everyone knows I decorate is my cookie jar platter tray, and I just have a seashell fishing net and a large shell here, and then my domes that I always decorate for themes and holidays. So these are filled with seashells and more fishing net, things like that. I have been asked, how do I fill these up? Because, you know, a dome has this little plate, and then the dome lifts up, and you know, it's hard to fill up. So I have been asked, how do you do that? Here's the way I do it. You take the lid, hold it upside down in your hand, fill that lid up with the shells, and then when you've got it good and full how you want it, you take the pedestal with your other hand, obviously, and I'm holding the camera with mine, so I can't do it. Take the pedestal, turn it upside down, and you're kind of assembling it upside down is what you're doing. So I attach the pedestal to the dome, and then I hold both pieces together with my hands and slowly turn it upside right, and then set it on the counter. So yes, if somebody comes and lifts up this lid, everything's going to come spilling out, but I don't have that problem. So, you know, I did that. These are just shells that we've collected on some of our vacations and things like that. So they're kind of fun to display in there. And that is it on all I've done for summer. Not a whole lot. I would maybe suggest some fun beachy type pillows, which I haven't gotten to, but maybe will next year. I've got so many DIY projects that I want to get to right now that is kind of far down my list. So anyway, but I was asked, so I thought I'd go ahead and show you what I do have and what I have done. So that is it. Have a blessed summer. Have a cool summer. And hopefully next time you see my dining room, it'll be done. I think in my other video I explained the project I plan on doing in there and the rest of my home, a few things. So, all right, bye.